This sucks. We're making hay. Day after the rain. Sorry, I was gonna get out here yesterday, but it didn't work. It was just all day on the phone trying to get that stupid pump. So I got one ordered today. I've been in Phoenix already, matching it up. So they don't make this thing anymore. This guy, and I was hoping they can rebuild it, right? He's like, yeah, we can rebuild. I had to get this hose. This new hose cost $400. Ugh. This one's not bad. Like, I could put it back on if I wanted to, but it's the original hose. So it's 20 years old. And so I figured I'd better preventative maintenance get it swapped out. So the mechanic shop was showing me where it's wearing through the hard part of it. So he's like, it's best if we try to get you a new one or rebuild this one. You can still get kits and rebuild it, but he's like, it's going to cost the same. You're better off to get a new one. There was like one new one left in the country that he could find. It was up in Klamath Falls, Oregon. And I got it before Sunny D got it. So the guys with the squeezes, they are always buying these things too. And I got it before they did because they're up in Klamath Falls. Out here kind of checking the ground. It's pretty soft. I bet they got over an inch. This ground's pretty sandy though. And because it's sandy, it dries a little quicker, but like I can really feel it with my heel, but I don't know. Oh yeah, that's pretty muddy. All right, my thought was they could get in here and run the dump rake before we get more rain, but probably can't. So here's our Bermuda. They got baled, stacked, and then rained on. We're not supposed to get rain until Sunday. I was just showing you how soft this ground is. I'll probably move this. We'll let the sun be out here all day today. Tomorrow's Saturday. Probably move it set tomorrow afternoon. I want as much sun on this soil and grass as possible before I move it, because once that squeeze gets out here and it starts picking stacks up, oh, that's a lot of weight. That squeeze already weighs a lot. And when you put the hay on it, it weighs even more. So we'll probably wait till tomorrow afternoon. Let the sun be on this all day today, and then tomorrow, if the weather permits, then move it tomorrow. But they need to get this dump rake. And no, it's not a rake driver's fault. It's not a baler's fault. It's because this stuff is not like alfalfa. It just kind of, it doesn't hold on to each other like alfalfa does. It just falls off. And these windrows were huge. We should have cut this 2 weeks ago. So you get really, really big windrows. They just fall out the side of the baler. I know people are like, oh, get that wheel that helps collect stuff, but I don't know. I don't think they help a little bit, but they're not perfect. So we just run a dump rake. So all this Bermuda, all 250, all 300 acres of Bermuda got rain. Well, one, it got overgrown. Two, it got rained on. So instead of being worth $390 a ton, 300 acres, so 300 tons. So instead of having Bermuda at 300 tons at $390 a ton, I'm gonna have 300 tons probably worth I bet it's under 200 by the time it's all said and done. I bet it gets sold for around 280. So I'm gonna lose $100 a ton, 300 tons. That sucks. And we've fertilized this, we've herbicide it, irrigated it, and it just, rain's important for us. Rain helps a lot, but man, it can really hurt a lot too, as all you farmers know. My buddy B. Leister, Brandon, he baled his stuff and didn't get it. Oh wow, so that's still like muddy right there. He baled all of this. We baled and got it picked up. He baled and did not get it picked up. I don't know what's better. It's probably better to have it baled and then rained on, because it still stays very nice inside the bale. Yeah, look how leafy that is. Get ready. Get ready. Oh, it's still some moisture in there. This would have been beautiful hay. It's still, personally, I still think it's very nice hay, just because it got rained on the outside. The trick is how much moisture's under it. Not a lot. See that dirt? Oh, see, it's still soft, or not soft, it's still damp right there. Oh, that sucks. And every bale is going to have that little bit of dirt on it. We'll flip over this one. Every bale is going to have that little bit of dirt on it, which is not good. You see it in the stack. Well, one doesn't have a lot. There. So maybe not too bad, but it just depends. Half of it. But his customers are pretty picky. Maybe I'll end up buying all this from him. I don't know. Oh, what's important though is we've got more rain in 2 days, so this has to get dried out and picked up before that other rain comes. That is the real difficult part for him. I call him when I get back in my truck, see if he wants to sell me that hay. It's beautiful hay. Every bale is just going to be bleached out on the outsides. Oh, here's the Bermuda Brian ran the tedder on. So this Bermuda got flung everywhere and then rained on. Wow, this ground is still muddy. Woo! So we've got some other ground that is a lot sandier than this. Oh, look, this stuff is just gross wet. Ugh. It's like soggy. Man, I hate this squeeze situation. Been talking to a guy for 8 months about a 2019 squeeze. Wants a little over $200,000 for it. All right, fine. 8 months of talking. Silent. Well, there's a guy with a 2007 who wants a little over $200,000 for his 07 in beautiful condition. He's got a beautiful shop, lots of real nice equipment, so I know it's been very well maintained. But 15 years. 2007, what are we? Yeah, it's like right around 15 years, plus or minus. Wow, that's so hard to justify when that 2019 is essentially the same price, less hours, less miles, but the guy won't answer his phone. So I'm having a hard time because I just put in an order on the brand new one, but that's 2 years away. I need a third one now. This 22-year-old machine just it's getting tired. Well, I guess it's 20. It's a 02. I kept thinking it's a 2001. It's a 02. Got these guys, because we're on rainy day schedule, we're sizing bolts. We've got like 1,000 bolts. There's more, huh? That's not all of it. There's more over there and more over there. There's bolts everywhere. So we're just trying to figure out. I told him, if it's rusty, questionable, just throw it away. Like, we're not going to save any money by using a rusty bolt that's been sitting in here for 10 years. Not real sure why this is in here. Had to drive through a puddle to get in here. Look at it, rain. It's rainwater. Just got off the phone with Leonard. They're headed to the feed store. Just drove back out in that Bermuda field we were in. We were in earlier today, and we're gonna haul that hay for 2 reasons. One, the ground's ready, but 2, well, here, I guess these are the 2 reasons. I only have 1 squeeze right now, so that squeeze has to load in the field, and it has to unload at the barns. So that squeeze is doing double time. So keep that in mind. So I've got 5 loads of Bermuda ready to go right now. And then we're gonna try to bale this yellow alfalfa. Look at this ground, like it's still dark. Look at that, it's still muddy. But we're gonna try to bale this up tomorrow because there's a storm coming in on Sunday. Look at that, isn't that crazy? Just brown on top, green underneath. We don't wanna rake this too soon. When there's a bunch of moisture right here, we bring that rake through, you're rolling this hay and that is hay right here down in the middle. Well, when there's still moisture down here, that moisture comes up in the form of dew, and so your hay, you go from wet ground to wet ground. So we want to let this dry out all day today, the rest of the day. It's already 2 o'clock or 2:30. So I'll flip this over probably tomorrow morning. Let this ground dry out. Tomorrow morning, flip it over, then let it dry out, and then hopefully tomorrow night, which is Saturday, hopefully Saturday night we can bale this. And I'm hoping that we've only got 2 fields I think we can realistically do. I'm gonna have my father-in-law big bale the Bermuda. We've got some Bermuda. It's gonna look, it's gonna have no color left to it at all. So that hay was cut Friday, let's see, yesterday was Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. That was cut Wednesday. This was cut Wednesday. This was cut Thursday and rained on Friday. But look at the difference in the color. Yellow, green, just one day apart. And look, I mean, there's a puddle. It rained here. This is all muddy. Isn't that crazy though? And what a lot of that is, we had cloud cover all day yesterday. The sun is what bleaches this out, but because we had cloud cover all day yesterday, it was able to dry out without the sun taking the color out. When I say the sun, when those water droplets are on the hay, the sun hits that water droplet, it acts as a magnifying glass, and then it's what causes it to take the color out faster than it would rather if it's just dry with sun on it. If it's just dry with sun on it, then it stays green. If you have moisture on it and that sun hits that moisture, it magnifies that sunlight, and then it takes the color out much faster. So all that yellow, or all that hay, was laid there a day longer, and so all that moisture just took it out of it. So yeah, hopefully, man, I don't even feel that. Sorry. Walk back over and feel it. Man, this stuff is so soft. Like, there is, I highly doubt they can rake this and bale it tomorrow night. And we're in the middle of the day right now, and look at just that greenness to it. Man, that messes stuff up. Because we're supposed to have another rainstorm on Sunday. Today is Friday, so a little over 2 days, or a little under 2 days. I don't really know when it's coming in. Maybe it's late Sunday, so if it's late Sunday, we could even bale this Sunday morning, which that would be okay. But what bums me out though, I really want this baled up Saturday so I can haul hay all day Sunday, because I bought tickets for Hank and I to go to monster trucks. He is all about monster trucks, and I want him to see monster trucks. But if we're baling this stuff Saturday and Sunday, I'm not gonna get to take him in a monster trucks, which either Nicole can take him or one of his grandparents. Muddy, muddy, muddy. Man, what a mess. What a mess. We're gonna haul that Bermuda today though, and that will save me a lot of work for tomorrow, and it will open the squeeze up tomorrow morning. If a truck comes in to get loaded, it can get loaded. That squeeze won't be pulled away hauling this Bermuda. So it's kind of important we get that stuff moved today, right now. I say right now, he's still 2 hours away. He's got to deliver that hay. So it gets to sit in the sun for another 2 hours-ish. Here's a canal. So back to the irrigation. These boards are set in here, straight right there, to raise up the level of the water if we need it. Right now, it's not very high. There's the boards right there. We'll throw those in, raise the level, which adds pressure, and you can push water down that ditch to that ditch. This one can go that way and then along the top, but this is part of our irrigation, the irrigation district. We don't own this, we're a member of it. It's been shotcreted so we don't lose water. We're doing everything we can to make this much more efficient and lose a lot less water. Doing all sorts of things. We're even looking into putting wheels in it that spin. There's some parts that are pretty steep, so the water will push the wheels and create electricity. How cool is that? I wish we could have captured this rainwater. That'd been nice. That'd have been real nice. Here goes my delivery truck. Oh, look at that. Yesterday. Gotta make a phone call and get that fixed next. Dang it. Always something. We are hauling. Leonard offered to let Leonard let me haul, give him a break. He's been in a squeeze all day, but he said, nope, I get paid to do this. I said, you're definitely right, you do. So John's loaded. The dump brake is hauling. Those guys are getting loaded. Oh, maybe we'll get some side action. Awesome. They'll keep going. I'm going to run over and open some gates for them so they're not parked out on the road. And then Leonard doesn't have to get out. It sucks only having one squeeze right now. Ugh. Decisions. Oh, the guy with the 2019 won't answer a text or a phone call. He's making it real easy to go with the 2007. I just don't want to buy another 15-year-old piece of equipment. I'm sure it's fine. Man, if it's not, I will not be happy with my decision, and it will not have been a great investment. So, someone asked, sitting right here, my water jug. These guys aren't a sponsor. Brock over at Big Frig. Before I ever had the YouTube, I met him at a farm show, and he's just like, hey, I like you. What? Give me your address. I'm gonna send you some stuff. So he sent me a ice chest that I destroyed, and this massive water jug, which I take everywhere with me. You're not a sponsor, but he was super nice before I had any sort of social media. And it's like, dude, I like agriculture. I want to send it to you. So he sent it to me, which is awesome. But yeah, someone asked me what water jug I use. It's a Big Frig. It's the big one. But yeah, check him out. Big Frig. F-R-I-G. And he even put Bales. He put my logo on it. Pretty sweet, huh? So what I do to keep it cold, one, I either just put ice in it, or two, you know those workout shaky cups? I freeze it, and then I put hot water on. I just plop it in there, and then it stays cold longer. I guess, I don't know. Oh, you want to see something awesome? So I'm at my triticale barn. Also, we're gonna stack that Bermuda. The owner of the barn called me. He said, I don't know if you noticed, but you had some triticale fall down. Triticale, whatever you guys want to call it. There it is. A full stack and part of another one. So tomorrow morning, I'll have my trucking crew over here. This is way too soft to get into. That over there, I will probably be all right over there. Dang it. Well, thanks for watching the show, you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. It's been a couple long videos, sorry. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up, like, share, and hopefully tomorrow goes better. Tomorrow should be a crazy day. We're gonna do some raking and some baling and some hauling, all with one squeeze. See ya.